Next question, we will start with Mr. Wood. How do you propose to deal with the $33 million unfunded state employee retirement liability?
That is a tough question, because it's something that's been growing for several years now, and it is something that we should not have let happen, but it has happened. There's been a lot of talk last year as to what we were going to do as far as the pension is concerned, and there's talk about wanting to take and put some of it back onto the counties. I think all we're doing is passing the buck. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we raised $1.4 billion in taxes. $1.4 billion. Where did it go? They're still looking at it, find out where it went, because it's not showing up. Now, if we have to take that money and put it back onto the counties are going to have to raise taxes, because the counties can't afford it. A lot of counties can't afford it now. They're going to have to raise taxes. So all we're doing is passing the buck on to the counties where we didn't have guts enough to make some of these cuts and adjustments and fund it like we should have, and telling the counties, you raise the taxes. And that's not right. And that's the only way we're going to have to do it, is we're going to have to get it. And there was last year a committee that was set up to look into this, and they're starting to look in and come back with recommendations that we're supposed to be looking at in mid-year or next year as to how to handle the pension fund.
I'm 100% against moving that money, moving that pension system onto the counties. 100% against it. State of Maryland took that responsibility. State of Maryland controls that system. And the state of Maryland should be the one that handles that. And that's important to me. I work at the College of Southern Maryland. I'm on the state retirement system. I'm on the pension system. And I can tell you what I think they probably should do is offer up the employees that are on it either some type of buyout, and any new employees they hire, move them over to a 403B, which is like a 401k for you in the private sector, self-funded retirement. And there's other things we could do probably from the legislator with tax exemption with retirees to address that and soften the blow from that. But the retirement system, it's a $33 billion unfunded liability that past administrations have gotten us into, and we need to figure out a fix for it, because it will sink this state. We're already 45th in business friendliness. We can't afford to raise taxes. The taxes they raised back in 2007, that was smoke and mirrors. That money's gone. We've passed it. We've lived off a Chinese $4.6 billion worth of stimulus money in the last 2 years. We can't afford to raise taxes.